Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 5? 6. I think it's day 6. One of the day 5 or day 6 of becoming the best version of myself. Bro, I'm so tired. I went to sleep at like 4-ish, 5-ish again last night, trying to get that video posted, and did it, and now I've gotta go help my grandpa do something, so I had to get up earlier for that. Alright, anyways, on my way to go do that. Staying up so late is not fun at all, dude. Like, thankfully the past 2 days I didn't have to get up like too early. Still getting like at least 5 hours of sleep. Like, at least I'm still getting sleep, but I don't know. The days feel so long. But yeah, I mean, it's just annoying because I do whatever I do and then go to the gym around. I try going around 9-ish, but recently it's been more like 10. And by the time I get home, it's around like 12-ish. And I have to find food to eat. So do that. While I'm eating, I'm like start working on this video to post. So it's around like 1. Then it takes like an hour or something with like editing everything so I can like look at least okay to post. And then it's around like 2 a.m. and I have to go shower, brush my teeth, whatever, read the Bible, and then I can finally go to sleep, and it's like 3, 4 a.m. by the time. I don't know, something like that. I'm just giving you guys an idea. But super tired right now. I'd rather be sleeping than, I don't know what I'm about to do, but I'm doing something. So it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know what else I'm doing today and what I'm going to be recording, but hopefully I can figure something out, because after this I'll probably go home, maybe make some food and eat, maybe do a Bible study. I do have some videos I want to watch that I have saved, so I could probably do that. Then I gotta start packing for this camp though, because I gotta leave tomorrow. But yeah, that's kind of the layout for this day so far. Other than that, I have no plans. Alright, so just finished up helping my grandpa out. Heading home right now. It's 11 o'clock, so I'm gonna go home, make some food, and then figure out what we finna do. I'm low-key special, bro. I just got home after helping my grandpa, and then checked my pocket and I have the keys to his car. Brother. So now I gotta drive all the way back, drop the keys off, and then come back home. Like, bro, why? Now I have to wait another like 30 minutes before I can eat some food. This is why I'm unprofitable. Dude. I know it, like, there's no other reason. But anyways, yeah, now we gotta do that, so see you guys when I'm back at home and making food. Breakfast is made. Just made an egg sandwich, so it should be pretty buzzing. Out of chicken, so until I restock, this is kind of like the next best thing. But I do kind of hate that I have to eat bread, because I haven't been eating bread for the past few weeks, and now it's like makes me feel like I'm being fat. So boing, boys. Alright, boys, I just spent like an hour or something making some videos for my TikTok and for this YouTube, so yeah, did that. Feeling kind of tired, so I might watch like a video, educational video, and try taking a little nap, since I didn't get much sleep last night, so I might do that, and then probably get some more stuff done after, because I still have to pack for the camp. and maybe I'll like read the Bible or something after that. But yeah, just feel weird right now. All right, boys, took a nice nap, much needed. Except actually, yeah, I low-key couldn't sleep, but I was sleeping at the same time. It was weird. It's like I was asleep, but I wasn't asleep. But anyways, packing right now. Bringing boxing gloves. Hopefully we could make use of that. That'd be fun. But yeah, I low-key hate packing, but thankfully it's like 3 days, so I like barely need to bring anything. But should be pretty much done already. Yeah, so just a little thing we're doing. How's the lighting? My biceps suck though. I have like terrible bicep genetics, but I didn't get much done today, so that'd be good for me to just go on a little walk. So that's what we're doing right now. This flashlight's like super bright, so I'm not gonna record my whole walk. But yeah, just letting you guys know. We'll do a little talk right after this. All right, boys, it's that time of the night where we just talk for a little bit. So today's Saturday, so we didn't have much to do. Kind of just chilled at home for the most part. Couldn't trade, which sucks. It's definitely going to be the hardest part of this challenge, is Saturdays and Sundays, where I don't really have the same type of schedule, so it's going to be a lot harder to be like more locked in. But we weren't exactly unproductive today. We still like got up pretty early. I mean, you guys know everything I did because I posted it, but yeah, it's all in the video, so don't really need to go through and describe everything I did. But we weren't exactly unproductive. Also watched some like educational videos, so yeah, just went on like a little walk right now just to get outside for a little bit more, breathe some fresh air. So went on a little walk around the neighborhood, let my brainstorm for a bit, and like just person who thinks all the time. Not joking, but I just let my brain think a little bit so I could have some things to talk to you guys about. So this is where we start that. So I kind of just want to talk about the state of being alone. And when people hear the word alone, they usually think of a lot of negative things like being lonely. But being alone and being lonely are two different things in my opinion. Like being alone is just when you're alone by yourself. And being lonely is when you're craving to be with someone but don't have anyone next to you at the moment or something like that to like fill that desire. So that's the difference for me. But I kind of just want to talk about more like the benefits of being alone. And the first, like, I guess point I have is when you're alone, and you don't have distractions. Like, I'm not saying alone, but you're doing like, you're on your phone or you're like playing a game, something like that, or you're preoccupied. But when you're alone and just in your thoughts, in your mind, you get to hear what you really want. You get to hear what your thoughts are and like what your desires are, because that's when you get to just speak to yourself for a little bit. And I'm gonna be honest, some of the best conversations I've had was when I was just alone talking to myself, like in my own mind. And that's when I get the best ideas. That's when I get all these, like, when I'm able to make goals for myself. It all comes from just being alone and in my own thoughts. And of course, it could be helpful to have other people in your life giving you other ideas and other, sparking new things to think about. But you have to have a good group of people, and that kind of just leads to having a good circle around you. Because if you have a circle around you which is very negative and like negative towards your desires and your dreams, like you have a dream that you want to do something in, like we'll just use me as an example, like day trading. And after being unsuccessful with it for quite a while, people in my circle have been, they say stuff like, you should probably move on from that, you should quit, it never works, it's just gambling, like things like that. Those ideas, those are negative ideas, things that I don't want to hear and I don't need to hear, because I believe in what I'm doing and that it's going to take a while, but it's going to work. So that's kind of just what I mean by having a good inner circle where you don't need to hear negative thoughts. So that's why having a good inner circle can benefit you a lot. But kind of just going back, I guess, to the more being alone part instead of having other people around you. You know, I just went on like a little walk around the neighborhood and, you know, put the phone away, kind of just let my thoughts think, you know, if that makes sense, like my brain think. And that's kind of where I got everything I just told you guys just came from that short little walk around the neighborhood where I was just letting myself brainstorm. And me personally, I'd say I'm slightly more introverted, even though I don't think like being introverted or extroverted is really something you're born with. I feel like it's more of a choice you make for yourself. Because like me personally, I could be both introverted or extroverted when I want to. But maybe that just puts me on the introverted side. But for me, I can easily go talk to other people. I'm not nervous to do it or anything like that. But it's just more like I just don't want to. Like, I like being alone and being in my own thoughts because I can't connect with people in a way, because like a lot of my desires and my goals are a lot different than, you know, other people. And especially around my age, I'm 18, so like a lot of people are kind of just like still kind of trying to go through like the part where they're just enjoying the youth. And like I'm not like against that at all. Like I think it's great, enjoy your youth, but like I'm kind of trying to start younger with the whole like making money side and stuff like that. And it's hard for me to connect with younger people when it comes to talking about stuff like this, because no one really understands why I do it. No one really understands the purpose of keep going at it when it's not working out. So I try to just stay by myself for the most part, because I can motivate myself better than anyone else can motivate me. I can keep myself going more than anyone else can. I can push myself more than anyone else can, and like make better goals for myself. Like I can examine myself better than others can. And it'd be nice to have like someone on my side while I'm doing all this, whether it is like another friend where they're just doing the same thing I'm doing and we're kind of just like helping each other grow. But you know, I wasn't exactly given that opportunity, or I'm not in that situation, so I kind of have to be going through it alone, and I'm completely fine with it. But I feel like I'm saying a whole lot of nothing, but hopefully you guys can understand, just like being alone doesn't have to be a bad thing, especially if you can benefit from it like I'm able to benefit from it. Something I just wanted to talk about is you don't have to be someone special. You don't have to be born with something special to become someone special. Everyone is born, sure, in different situations. Some are born rich, some are born poor, some are born middle class. But I mean, we've seen like people who started with nothing become millionaires, billionaires. Like it's not like they didn't have anything special. Maybe some of them had like talents with like sports or things like that, and they became like athletes and became successful through that. But you always hear hard work beats talent, and like that's kind of just what I kind of want to talk about to you guys. To start anything, whether it's you want to go pro in a sport, you want to level up in where you work, or you want to go start your own business, or you want to do something like I'm doing, day trading, and become successful with it and learn it. You want to have the mentality where it's like, why not you? You know, you want to have the mentality where it's, if anyone else can do it, why can't I do it? And that's like the main thing that has kept me going through every like decision I made in life, where it's like where there was competition or something like that, or where I couldn't really 100% know the results. Like even through school, it's like if anyone else could pass, you know, all these grades and tests, whatever, why can't I? So I put in the work, did it, and passed easy. got a job doing HVAC, and it was pretty difficult to learn everything. And I was looking around at the other people who were doing it, and I was like, they don't look smarter than me or anything like that. If they could do it, I could do it. So I did it, and I was pretty decent at it, I'd say. But now with day trading, I'm seeing all these people that come up. Half of them are probably just course sellers, but the other half, they're really nothing special. They just put in the work and were consistent with it and believed in themselves that they could do it, and they did it. So when I think about it, I'm like, if they could do it, why can't I do it? Like, is there something special about them that got them to the point they're at? I don't think so. So that's kind of like my, don't want to sound cringe and say motto in life or something, but something that I've hold myself for a very long time is just looking around and seeing the people who are doing the same thing I'm doing and are successful in it. Like, if they could do it, then I can do it too. I believe in myself and believe that if I put the time in and the work in and, you know, fully commit myself to it, then why would I not be able to succeed in it? So I just want to motivate any of you guys that might be thinking about whether or not they should start something, or whether or not, if they start something, will it work out for them? Because it looks hard, it looks difficult, it looks like it'll take a lot of time. But just look at the people who did it and compare yourself to them and just be like, if they could do it, can I do it? Like, do you really hold yourself that low where you can see another person who is just another human being, nothing special, was able to be successful in the whatever situation they came from? They were able to bring themselves up into a successful position, and you're telling yourself that you can't do it? Like, it's almost like you have to have a little bit of pride, you have to have a little bit of ego, where you could just look around and like almost consider yourself better, not in a way where it's like I'm prideful, like, oh, I'm better than everyone else, but like believe in yourself to the point where you believe you can really accomplish anything you put your mind to. Because that's really how it is. Like, whatever you put your mind to, you could accomplish it. You just have to really believe in yourself and do it for a long enough time where it has to work out. Because if you do one thing for a certain amount of time, you end up learning all the wrong ways that you've done it. You know, like, I don't know who said it, but one of the inventors or something, like, you can fail at something 100 times, but now you know 100 ways that it wouldn't work, and you try something new, and you're like 100 failures away from becoming successful at one thing. And it's kind of like the same logic with what you put your mind to make work. If you put enough time into it and are consistent with it and really want it to work, eventually, who knows how long it will take, but eventually it will work because you never gave up. So even if trading takes like another year for me to learn and make it work, then it'll take that long, but it will work. And I'm ready to give that time, because what's another year? I'll be 19. I'm still young. Like, and being 19 and be able to have like a high income skill where I can basically work for myself, I would choose that over and over again, rather than going and working for someone else for my whole life. Like, that's just me personally. But yeah, my iPhone storage is getting kind of full, and I'm gonna have to go through and delete some stuff. But for today's video is gonna be probably a little bit shorter. Just wanted to give you guys that little talk about those things. Hopefully it's beneficial in a way. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys are still watching to the end of this video, appreciate you all. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Comment if you have anything you guys would like to see different. But yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. I'll be going to church and then leaving for the camp. And I heard that the data at the camp kind of sucks, so we'll see how that goes with the trading and with making these videos. But we'll try to at least get videos out, even if I won't be able to trade. But we'll see how that goes. But appreciate you all watching. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.